didn't. She tried not to get caught. I would do everything in my power to try to do something for my
Did she
brother.
go in daylight? And then,
No, she wouldn't.
No, they
Not
came and
deny
they found him
Even-
buried. They pulled
even
him
if
out,
your
and then she
brother
went
killed your
back,
sister?
and then
She
they
went back.
found her.
Even if your brother killed your sister?
I was just saying, it's a lot harder when the needle's right in front of you.
Well, what if they left you to rot while,
What do you
say, like,
mean?
so like you
Wouldn't
bury
care
your
too
brother,
My body's not going with me.
and then you rot and you don't go to heaven, so then you're screwed, but at least your brother's in heaven. That kind of sucks.
I don't think your sibling would want you to bury her if he knew that you were
Why,
going to
why
die.
are we rotting and not in heaven?
Yeah,
Why
why do
are
we
we
rot
rotting
not
and
in
not
heaven?
heaven?
My soul will
Huh?
rot in me.
That's what it means when
Yeah.
you're martyred.
This is
My
Greek
goodness.
myth.
In their Greek culture, they
yeah.
thought that if
Okay,
they
I
didn't
was
get their
like-
burial
I guess that's
rights,
another thing, Greek,
they let them go.
their religion, I don't know if they would call it religion, but they believed in gods and stuff. The play was written as a tribute to Dionysus, right? Someone clarify me on that one?
Sure.
Okay, thanks guys.
God of wine. I don't know why.
Yeah, God of wine.
Yeah.
I thought the literal presence of the chorus was pretty easy to understand, but their purpose was hard to understand.
Oh, yeah.
I found their little presence kind of difficult to understand.
Well, if you think about it, they're just kind
If
of
they're
they
at
were
somebody-
narrators, basically.
I thought she said
They were a group of narrators that were integrated into the play. They weren't like the play didn't hold. The narrator comes out and talks, and then like it's weird to me. Like you don't see in plays today or any type of literature where somebody in the play stops to tell the reader, "Hey, this is what's happening," in case you don't understand.
Didn't you think that their purpose was even harder to understand?
Their purpose I found pretty easy to understand. They were a narrator in the purpose aspect, but their presence.
They were more than a narrator. I thought they were also giving praise to Dionysus out of nowhere.
In the book, it says that the chorus symbolized a democratic jury. So I think if you think about it like that, that makes the purpose pretty easy because it did judge Creon and actually other characters as well.
It also introduced the setting.
Yes, but you can draw a setting. Okay.
Alright, and before I get into the reasons and stuff like that, I have a few questions that came about because of these differences. Something that you would see as a result of this, the differences. One, why do you think Antigone chose to defy her brother and her uncle to preserve her other dead brother? Because if you think about it, just to bury her first, or her second brother, I don't know which one came first, she had to, one, go against what the A guy would have probably liked, and what her uncle had already told her not to do, or told Thebes not to do. So why do you think she would go to that length just to bury her brother, if it meant defying her other family members?
Because to her, the gods meant more. The law of the gods meant more than the law of man.
Do you think it's the God? Do you think it's her fear of the gods or her love for her brother?
It's not fear of the gods, respect of the gods.
I think it's fear.
See, it's not like she was choosing favorites. She
Yeah.
wanted all of them to have the proper burial, just like she wanted all of her family. So if one got it, she wanted the other one to get the same thing.
But this was there was no gray area in between. If you bury one guy, you're telling the other one that you don't agree with what he believes.
Well, fear
No.
is the heart of love. even in that time, love and fear for the gods still went together. Even though, Christians see it like that, but I think that also with their gods, I think that you can't, something so powerful, you have to fear it. Even if you do love the God, I think that's why she did it.
So
She loved her brother too, but,
she doesn't mention much of the gods.
she doesn't mention
she
much
does.
about her brother either.
I think she mentioned
Loving her
her
brother.
brother
She
than her
talks
god.
about the gods and how it's like not morally right for them not to be there.
Oh,
She
yeah,
she
she
justifies
does.
her actions with the gods.
She said it once or twice, but I think that it was more of her brother. But I can see where you're going with that. So you think it's fear of the god and not love of the god?
I think it's both. Fear
I
is
think
the
it's
heart
love
of
of the
love.
god.
I thought it was the love of
I think
family.
it's mostly respect and
I
love.
thought it was love for her brother, man.
Her respect for
Well,
her
that
family.
too.
I don't know. She loves all of her family, and if one of them's being mistreated, it's not.
Yeah.
They might.
I agree.
It's whenever your siblings disagree. if one of them punches the other in the face and you hold the one back that punched the other one in the face, you're not necessarily saying I disagree with everything you're saying, but you're hurting my sibling. And I want each sibling to have a proper...
But wouldn't it be better, wouldn't it be easier for you just to stay put? You know, you really don't have any place in this.
I don't think Antigone cares about what's easy for her.
Yeah, and they